Okay, I think I'm live. Hello, XLN family, and anybody else happen to be bumping into this hangout I'm doing here real quick for my team because we have a large community. I have a partner. His name is Bruce Martin Gerlach, and we've created a large team over the years, and we have a system in place. And I needed to make this video because I needed to, tell you guys what are happening here. With Pro Travel Plus, one of the business opportunities we have plugged into our system, all right? Because we have Bruce and I have a system which we plug in a lot of business opportunities into. We create done for you funnels for you. So these funnels do all the selling and telling and gets you sales all on autopilot. So Pro Travel Plus is one of those companies we have inside our funnel. It's one of our business opportunities, which, we found about, I don't know, maybe 6-7 months ago. They launched in May, June, something like that. And what happened was they planned a trip to Cabo, St. Lucas, an event, our first trip here, which is coming next week on October 7th through the 11th. And as you guys could see, today is September 30th, the last day of the month. Okay, so I'm doing this video here on Wednesday, September 30th, and just kind of want to show you the date there too. So September 30th, as you can see. Okay, all right. So I'm not doing this video to bash Pro Travel Plus. Let's get that straight. All right, because I did have I'm going to explain what happened here, but I spoke to Seth, and he said he was going to make things right in the next 30 days. So I'm going to give him a 30-day grace period. But at the same time, I want to do this video in the meantime because I want to tell my members that I'm going to stop promoting Pro Travel Plus for now because of what's going on. And I want to see if Seth and Pro Travel Plus and Charles Vest, they're the vice president, do the right thing and actually refund our money. But let me explain what happened, okay? We were supposed to go to Cabo, St. Lucas, starting the 7th through 11th of next week, okay? We had booked these hotel rooms. It was a special because we're, in the travel business. And we were able to get rooms for $239 for the 5 days, 4 nights there from the 7th to the 11th. All inclusive, all paid for. All you have to do is get your flights to get there, okay, which was a really awesome deal. So, of course, myself, my partner, Bruce, we took advantage of it. Some of our members, too, took advantage of it. And we were all going to go to Cabo San Lucas next week here. So, and meet all the other Pro Travel Plus members. So there's a proof of that, okay? So it shows that there's my confirmation. And as you can see down here, I paid $502 and $502 and something cents. Doesn't matter. Okay, $502. Okay, I have my confirmation, have my room there, and what happened yesterday was last night I heard through some of my members that they were getting phone calls or texts from Charles Vest saying that they were scammed and that this trip was not going to happen and it was canceled and things went back and forth. And to make a long story short, they said I got a text back from Charles Vest, and I felt a little uncomfortable, So I kind of texted them saying that, here, let me read it, saying that I heard the Cabo trip was a scam. I heard that the Cabo trip was a scam, and I wanted a refund for $512. At the time, I thought I paid $512, but it's $502. So I made the correction later on. And as you can see right here, he answered me back, and you could read that, all right? And as you can see, they're trying to do the right thing, All right? It says that, yes, we did find out that our vendor gave us fraudulent confirmations. Here's your transaction ID, so you could call the company and request a refund. Okay, They gave me the ID, which I'm not going to show you, but I called my bank this morning, and my bank told me that, since I put it on a Visa debit card, when you put things on a debit card, it's only 60 days you could dispute that charge. So as you could see from here, I did this on June 3rd, which is right here, okay, June 3rd. So as you could see, it's over the 60 days, right? So my bank told me, well, you kind of shit out of luck, Paul, right? In a nice way. So what I proceeded to do was text Seth Frazier, the CEO of Pro Travel Plus, and I told him the situation where my bank said, and I told him, and he said that he was going to make it right, and I'll show you what he said. He was going to make it right and give him 30 days to get this money back. But before I say that, he did call me last night, left me a message, and I was busy at the time, and he texted me to call him back, which I did, and I called him back. We had a discussion. And he asked me on the phone, so you going to Cabo? So I was taken back a little bit. I was like, Cabo. And knowing this information from the text from Charles and some of my members that are going on the trip also that got the word first, I said, what are you talking about, Seth? I heard that you guys got scammed and the trip is no longer. He goes, no, we're getting another trip together, yes, our vendor, and gave me the whole story about what happened, a little bit parts, but wanted to know that if I was going to go on this new trip that they booked, okay? And with what was going on and how it was handled, I kind of felt uncomfortable. And I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to pass, all right? But, I want to get a refund for my trip that I purchased and everything. And he said, no problem, just tell your bank. And I said, Charles did give me a transaction ID, so I'll go back with that. He says, any problem, just give me a call. I said, fine. I said, well, have a good time. Sorry this all happens. Shit happens. We understand that. But to make a long story short again is like, I'm not bashing Seth Frazier or Charles Vess, okay? Shit does happen. If they did get themselves involved with somebody who scammed them, that shouldn't be our problem. Right? It shouldn't be my problem, shouldn't be my members' problem, shouldn't be anybody in Pro Travel Plus's problems, right? You try and do things right and you try and make it right. But what gets me is that they're scheduling another trip, okay? And, with what's going on right now, it's kind of uneasy. Why would you be scheduling another trip? You would want to try and make things right for the members, right? So what I did was, and let me read you this. What I did was this morning I text Seth back because after my conversation with the bank and telling me I can't dispute it, right? I kind of sent him a text saying that I had a problem with the bank, right? So back to what I was saying, he said to give him 30 days, he would make things right, right? But as I was thinking, okay, as you can see here, and I want to show proof because in 30 days from now, I want to make another video to see if Seth Frazier was a man of his word, and give him kudos if he does follow through with this, because you know what happens on the internet, man. They always say the check's in the mail, right? I fell for that too many times. Here, I don't know if you guys could see this conversation, but hold on. I don't know, there's some glare or something. Okay. I don't know, it's working. There it is. Okay, there's his response to him. And then you can see my top response saying about the 60 days debit thing, okay? So, as I was thinking, it hit me. I was like, you're paying money out of your own pockets, because that's what he said. In fact, on the phone call, he was telling me that, he was hoping I didn't go to the trip because they had to pay for this. Him and Charles were paying for this. And he was hoping that I wasn't going on a trip so he didn't have to spend money on it, right? So this is why I was like, I had a bad taste in my mouth, right? So after this conversation and telling him in 30 days, I was like, hey, hold on a minute. You know, I called Bruce to tell him. Bruce told me, he's like, I feel uneasy about this. You know, a couple of our members that were going, they feel uneasy about it. And I said, listen, you gave me an option yesterday if I want to go on the trip. So what you should really be doing is giving people an option. Do you want to take the trip that you're rescheduling, or do you want a refund? Okay. But why do I have to wait 30 days to get that refund? Right? Red flag. So you're telling me you're going to pay for people to go on this vacation and this new trip out of your pockets, give that money, go off, have a great time, right? Or whatever you're going to do out there. And then we got to wait 30 days for our money, for a refund, because we were shit out of luck and, you know, we didn't go. And in fact, we didn't feel very welcome of going in the first place, because the first thing he told us was, you know, Paul, I hope you don't go because we're paying for this, right? So it's just a bad situation all around. And let me say this again, okay? I am not knocking Seth Frazier. I know this is a terrible situation, but, you know, this is the guy, the vendor he decided to do business with and get in bed with, okay? Once again, this is not our fault. I know it's a shitty position for himself, and now he's got to dig his way out of it. And a lot of people, within 30 days, you know, you could close up shop and say, see ya after 30 days, right? That's easy to do, right? But the bad taste in my mouth is that you guys are going to spend money, get people to the vacation who you want, right? Because you have favorites in that company. And we have to wait 30 days for a refund, okay? So I said that to him. Why do I have to wait 30 days for my money? Why you guys go away, okay? All right, I don't know why this is giving me such a hard time. All right, but let me read it to you. He writes, because Charles and I are paying for this out of our own pocket, this is us personally paying, not using corporate funds. I'm sacrificing a lot to make this happen, just asking for some patience. And I said to him, I understand, but you have to see my side also. This was not our fault. It was not any of our members' fault. The members who paid shouldn't have to suffer and wait that long while you guys go out and have a good time on another vacation, especially with all the horror stories out there in this business, okay? And, you know, I really don't want to get this a back and forth ugly situation, right? But he says, okay, he says right there, and I told him I don't want it to get ugly. He sees my point, right? Read that. That's why he is paying double, okay? He's paying double what our members paid, and I am trying to make everyone whole. I would think that would get a nod of appreciation. Nod of appreciation, okay? So he's reversing this. He's flipping this, okay? I'm not a 21-year-old college kid. I've had companies my whole life. I'm an entrepreneur my whole life. I've been in business for myself. I made a lot of money. I lost a lot of money, okay? All right? I'm not a college kid that was born yesterday, all right? So I could see the flip. He wants me to feel sorry for him. And, you know, I do feel sorry for him, all right? But why should me or my partner or anybody, any Pro Travel Plus member, have to suffer for that and wait 30 days? Okay? And I told him that, right? Don't flip this on me. Don't flip this around, okay? So I told him I was going to make this video, all right? And I also told him that I will make another video in 30 days. Actually, I will wait a little longer than 30 days to give him the benefit of doubt, because I'm not a drill sergeant, all right? I don't want to sit there and go, 30 days is up, okay, whatever. But I try to make it right with him, see if he would refund me the money. I don't want to really bash the company. I don't. If you don't know who I am in the company, let me show you a little proof. Okay, let me see that. Okay, here's, let me screen share, guys, hold on. If you don't know who I am in the company, those of you who are in it should know me, okay? Like I said, I have a big team, and between Bruce and myself, we sponsored a lot of people in this company. So you would think you would make right on this. Okay, so let me screen share here real quick. All right, I hope you guys see my screen. Okay, as soon as I could get it up here. Okay, you guys should be able to see my screen now. Okay, as you can see, here's my name. All right, here's my the XLN team. This is my back office. All right, guys. They got another trip going here to the Bahamas. I mean, I hope that works out for them too. So, look, I've qualified for a Rising Star promotion. I enrolled 10 members in that time. You only needed 5 or whatever. But let me show you the leaders board. All right, those of you who don't know me out there, Pro Travel Plus. As you can see, top leaders of Pro Travel Plus leaderboard. Right, where am I sitting? I'm number 3. Okay, I personally sponsored 109 members in this company. But not only that, guys, my partner Bruce is sitting here at number 16. Now, 48 members. So between Bruce and myself, okay, what's that? That's 157 members we put into Pro Travel Plus. Okay, 157 members. All right. Now, I told him I was going to make this video. And to see if he will make this right and refund my money, because should really refund everybody's money first. That's the first thing, because the first thing he should do it if he was going to be, if this was going to turn out good and what he actually says he means, he should be refunding everybody's money and then thinking about a trip, but not going out paying double out of his own pocket, making another trip for everybody, paying double, and then have to let the other people wait 30 days. Something with that smells fishy, okay? And I'm not saying he's going to screw us and go bankrupt, but the odds are in that favor, okay? Normally when you take some hits like that, you know, I mean, look at Vima. What just happened to Vima? Wake Up Now. I mean, you got to be careful with some of these companies in this business, all right? They're brand new. They haven't been around very long, maybe 6-8 months, and it's like, you know, this is not a good situation. So I'm doing this hangout because I want to show proof, okay? This is what has happened. This is what has transpired. I am going to stop promoting Pro Travel Plus because I don't want to bring any new people into this kind of situation. I wouldn't do that to members just to get sales. I have other business opportunities that are making me a very good, nice income. I do this full time. I do not work. This is my career. This is my job. This is how I earn money, okay? I make money from home. And like I said, we have a big community. We have a big group. We have a big team. We have systems in place to power our opportunities. So I have other stuff that I promote, so it doesn't matter. But for everybody, all my XLN family here that is watching this hangout too, I don't recommend you promoting Pro Travel Plus anymore until this gets rectified. All right. Now, what's going to happen is, and I told Seth that this was going to happen. Okay. He more or less, he says, I got to do what I got to do. Right. And, you know, I need to do this because, as you can see, we brought 150, just Bruce and myself, never mind our downline. We brought in 157 people. All right. And we feel we owe it to them to let them know what's going on, okay? It's not something that should be hidden, and we should tell them to continue to promote because, you know, it's not a good situation. I know if somebody tried to promote me in a company that was having problems like this, and the CEO and the vice president, you know, creating another trip to take the place in this and not paying back its members that lost money, I would be pretty upset. So I feel like it's a duty of mine to come out and say this, not to knock Seth and Charles, but I don't know this. I need to back up. You know, I need a backup plan. I need to protect my members, myself, my partner. and I need to show proof of what's going on. Now in 30 or 40 days, I'll give him 40 days, I will come out with another video explaining the results of what happened, what transpired here over today's conversation, this hangout, and what's going on. Because if he does the right thing, like he says he's going to do, then I'm gonna tell him he's a stand-up kind of guy. Join Pro Travel Plus. The guys are awesome. The company's awesome. The guy's a man of his word. Okay, I will give him those kudos. I'm that type of person. But 9 chances out of 10, the way these situations happen, they don't end pretty. So this is why I'm making this proof hangout, this proof video, to show you guys what has happened from last night to tonight and what transpired. And I gave him many opportunities to try and get a refund back to us. He doesn't seem like he wants to pay that right now. He wants the 30 days. That's fine. You know, like I said, if he's a man of his word and he pays up, we don't have a problem. I mean, I'm going to give him kudos, and I'm going to tell him, it's a great company to join and continue promoting it. But for right now, I'm taking a back seat. I am not promoting Pro Travel Plus. My team is going to know that not to promote Pro Travel Plus until this is all rectified and he says what he says he's going to do. Okay, so like I said, I'm really sorry this has come to this, but I need to say it. I need to protect my downline, my members, the 157 people we sponsored into Pro Travel Plus, and we hope this works out the way Seth says it's going to work out. Okay, so with that, I hope you enjoy your rest of the week here. And if you need to get in contact with me, find me on Facebook or get in touch with me somehow through my email or my system, extremelifestylesnetwork.com with an X, and we could talk more. All right. So with that, you guys have a great week, and we'll talk to you real soon. Bye for now.